Hi, and welcome to my guide for the Mage Training Arena. In this guide, I will teach you what the Mage Training Arena is, where it is located, what items you will need, how to gain points in the arena, and what to spend your points on. There are many other guides for the Mage Training Arena. The reason I'm making this one is because I have a method for the creature graveyard which is much less tedious than the method that everyone else uses. The Mage Training Arena is a minigame which consists of 4 different rooms where you must complete various repetitive tasks. You will cast many spells and gain a lot of magic XP. The main reason people go to the arena is for the rewards, such as the Bones to Peaches spell, the Infinity Boots, and the Master Wand. The Mage Training Arena is located just north of the Duel Arena. The easiest way to get here is to just teleport with your Ring of Dueling and run north up into the arena. With my method, you will be completing multiple rooms simultaneously. I strongly recommend that you bring the full graceful outfit, as you will be running quite a lot. You will need several rings of dueling for teleporting to the Ferox Enclave and back to the Mage Training Arena. Prayer boosting items, such as a holy symbol and a blessing, would also be useful. You will also need to bring a lot of runes or items such as staves and tomes that replace runes. I won't give any specifics of how many runes you will need, as it depends on which rewards you want and how long you want to spend in the arena. Start with a few hundred of each type of rune and buy more as you need them. For the creature graveyard, you will need nature, water, and earth runes. A mud battle staff would be ideal, or otherwise a staff that provides earth runes and a tome of water. I don't have a mud battle staff or a tome of water, so I use a water staff and I bring earth runes. For the Enchanting Chamber, you will need many casts of the highest level jewelry enchantment you can cast. For me, that is level 6 enchant for Onyx Jewelry. This requires Cosmic Runes, Earth Runes, and Fire Runes. I use a Dust Battle Staff and a Tome of Fire. Work out what combination of staves and tomes you need for your spell, or just bring the runes. I wouldn't recommend the level 7 enchant as it costs blood and soul runes. For the Telekinetic Theatre, you need air and lore runes for telekinetic grab. I use my dust battle staff, but any staff that provides air runes will do. For the Alchemist's Playground, you will need fire runes and nature runes for high level alchemy. Bring a tome of fire or a staff that provides fire runes. When you first enter the Mage Training Arena, speak to the entrance guardian to receive your progress hat. You will always need to bring your progress hat with you when you train at the arena, but you don't need to wear it. Also, if you are using RuneLight, make sure that the Mage Training Arena plugin is active, and all 4 rooms are enabled. Next, head north to the 4 portals and enter the Graveyard Teleport on the east side. In this room, you will slowly take damage over time. After you enter the room, activate your Rapid Heal Prayer. This is why it helps to have some prayer boosting items. Next, run to the west and start picking up bones from the pile. When you cast the Bones to Bananas spell, these bones will be converted into a number of bananas. Don't bother learning how many bananas each bone is worth. In the top left corner of your screen, RuneLight displays how many bananas you will receive if you cast the spell. Once the number turns green, which is at 16 or more bananas, you will have enough to receive 1 point. I normally spam the bones pile until the number reaches around 20, because this is how many free inventory spaces I typically have. Next, cast Bones to Bananas. Every other guide I have seen recommends that you now eat some of the bananas, to regain some of the health you have lost in the room. This is a complete waste of time, as it takes a long time to eat the bananas and they only heal 2 hit points each. Even after you have unlocked the Bones to Peaches spell, don't bother casting Bones to Peaches and eating peaches. Just continue casting Bones to Bananas. It's a cheaper spell and both fruits are worth the same number of points. Spam the bones until you have a full inventory of bananas worth of bones. Cast Bones to Bananas, and then deposit all of them into the chute. Repeat this process until you are running low on health, say around 5 to 10 HP. Once your hit points reach around 5 to 10 HP, just leave the room. Leave your Rapid Heal Prayer on. While your health is recharging, start working on the other rooms in any order. Once your prayer has run out, you should have a decent chunk of your total health back, depending of course on your hit points and prayer levels. At this point, return to the graveyard room and continue the process. Once your hit points drops below 10 once again, simply leave the room and use your Ring of Dueling to teleport to the Ferox Enclave. Run to the west and drink from the Pool of Refreshment. This will completely restore your hit points, prayer, and run energy. Then, simply use your Ring of Dueling to teleport back to the arena. Enter the graveyard room again, and repeat the process. In the Enchanting Chamber, there are 6 Dragonstones that spawn on the ground. The idea is to pick up all 6 Dragonstones and cast your highest level enchant spell on them. Don't bother with the other objects in the room as you receive double points for the Dragonstones. You can cast the spells while you run around the room to save some time. After you have enchanted all 6 Dragonstones, simply exit through one of the portals. Don't bother depositing the orbs into the hole in the middle of the room, as you need to deposit 20 orbs to gain bonus runes, and we would only be depositing 6 at a time. Then simply hop worlds and repeat the process. Make sure you exit the room before you hop worlds, otherwise you will be taken to the front entrance of the Mage Training Arena each time you hop worlds. And then you will have to run back to the portal. In the Telekinetic Theatre, you will be solving mazes by casting Telekinetic Grab on the Maze Guardian. Runelight has solved all of the mazes for you. Just stand on the highlighted square and cast Telegrab. You can save some time by running to the next side while the Maze Guardian is moving. I will now demonstrate how to efficiently solve one maze. So the side that you want to stand on is this side. And because this square is on the left end of this side, not the right end, because it's over here, you know that the next side that you will need to stand on is this side as opposed to this side. So what you want to do is stand on this square and cast Telegrab on the Maze Guardian. And then while he's moving, you can start running to the next side. Now he will be on, I need to go to this side. And because it's at this end, I need to go to this side so I can start spam clicking. And now I need to be over here so I can start running. But he's already in position so I can telegrab him there. And then I can start running over here. He's already finished moving so I can telegrab before I even get to here. And now I need to go over here. After a little bit of practice, you'll start to see the pattern, and this really isn't too difficult. As I say it, I screw it up. But yeah, you stand on the correct side. Once he starts moving, you can start running, and you can telegrab him as soon as he stops moving. And that's pretty much it. You just continue doing this until the puzzle is solved. The Maze Guardian moves onto this little square. And then you simply speak to the Maze Guardian and say you'd like to try another maze, and it resets. And you just keep doing this. You get 2 points per maze that you solve, and I think every 5 or 6 mazes you get some bonus points or something like that. But just keep repeating this process, solving the mazes by doing exactly what Runelight tells you to do until you have enough points for what you want to buy. In the Alchemist's Playground, you will be casting high-level alchemy on various items. At any one time, each item is worth a different amount of coins to Alch. Every 40 seconds, the high Alch values will change and the positions of the items around the room will change. The positions of the items are always in the same order, just that the starting position of the cycle changes. Open the cupboards with the flashing arrows and you will quickly see the pattern. Runelight will always tell you the cupboard that contains the item that currently alks for the most gold, which is 30 coins. It will also highlight this item in your inventory with a green box. You should only be alking this item. Keep an eye on the clock in the top left corner of the screen, so you are ready for when the cycle changes. When you have found the correct item, alk it. While your character is performing the high alchemy animation, continue spamming the cupboard to get a couple more into your inventory, and then cast high alch again. So it should look something like this. So you alch the right one, and then you spam it for a bit, and then when he's ready to cast high alch again, you cast it. And try not to end up with too many of the same item in your inventory, because you'll be stuck with them, and then once it changes, yeah, you'll have a full inventory and you'll struggle. So I think on average you can alch maybe 7 or 8 of the item before the cycle changes. Here we go, we got all of those done. Now it's going to change. So we click on the cupboard. It was empty, so we need to click on the opposite side in the cycle so that Runelight can figure out pattern, because it always goes boots, shield, helmet, emerald, rune longsword. That's just the cycle, the pattern. So once you find one item, Runelight will work out where the other items are. So you spam the cupboard, cast high alchemy, keep spamming. And once you've got a bunch of them, just alch them. Once you're finished in this room, you need to go to the coin collector and deposit all of the coins that you've alched. You can't leave with these coins and you can't leave with these items. So just deposit the coins and you'll get your points. So for every correct alchemy that you do, you get 30 coins. And then for every 100 coins that you deposit into the coin collector, you get 1 point. So basically, each item that you alch is a bit less than a third of a point. Climb the stairs and go to the Rewards Guardian. Here you can view all of the rewards that the Mage Training Arena has to offer and find out how many points you need for each item. The most important items are the Bones to Peaches spell, the Infinity Boots, and the wands. The Bones to Peaches spell is very useful when killing monsters that drop bones and are far away from a bank. A great example is the God Wars dungeon. It is also required for completing a hard task in the Lumbridge and Drainer achievement diary. All of the pieces of the Infinity set are good, but the reason people particularly want the boots is because they are the second best in slot magic boots, and they are required for creating the best in slot, which is the Eternal boots. The Master Wand is an extremely powerful single-handed mage weapon that is capable of auto-casting ancient magics. In order to unlock the Master Wand, you first need to unlock each of the lesser wands in order, making it very expensive. The Mage's Book is also available at the Mage Training Arena, which has one of the highest magic attack bonuses in the game for items in the offhand slot. Thank you for watching my guide for the Mage Training Arena. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing. If you have ideas for other guides I could do, please leave a comment down below.